Okay, folks, making a video concerning the AK mags that I have. I have 5 mags total right now. I gotta get off my butt and get some more. I got 3 steels and 2 plastics. These are just surplus. I believe these are Romanian. As you can tell, this one's a little bit more beat up than the others. And I'll get to that in a second. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is Romanian steel mag. The Magpul, their new magazine, which I'm pretty excited about. I guess the Mod 2 or whatever you want to say, when they had the steel locking lugs. The Tapco magazine, which a lot of people dislike, and I can understand their criticisms. I get that. I got it free, so I can't complain too much. Well, I bought a gun with it too, so wish it would have came with 2 steel ones, but whatever. My biggest issue or concern is, if you can tell from the video here, the springs, the length of the springs. And your Surplus magazine has a much longer spring than your Magpul. Your Magpul has a much longer spring than your Tapco. What does that mean? Well, my feeling is that if there's friction inside the magazine when the rounds are being fed, if there's any other issues, a kink or something, this spring is going to be a little bit stronger to push those rounds up and maybe make it more reliable. Those are just my thoughts, my 2 cents or whatever. The Tapco is a lot smaller, and you can feel it when you load magazines into it. It's a lot easier to load magazines into the Tapco than it is these other two. But other than the spring length, we can talk about the followers here. Steel follower, in the Surplus mag. Steel, hard to break. But they do break. They will rust. Rust is an issue if you don't take care of them. Just clean them off every once in a while. You won't have rust, but they'll last a long, long time. Magpul has a plastic follower, and what's cool about these is it has these little ridges on it, so it rides in tracks inside the magazine body. I think that's going to aid in reliability and feeding. So my thoughts. Tapco, plastic, no tracks, inside the body, it just rides normally. I mean, you got a little bit of a track there for the lip, or that piece where the actual the bullet from the ammunition is going to be, kind of at. Does it tilt? Not really noticeably. I haven't really checked it out. I'll let you know if it's an issue, but I think it's going to be. In terms of quality, I like the idea of the ridges. It'd be cool if it was steel, but it's Magpul, and their plastic seems to last a while. Now, don't get it twisted, guys. Metal, locking tabs, or metal body is going to last a lot longer than plastic. Plastic engaging on your magazine catch and little locking lug, this is going to wear out. It's plastic. Even if it's Magpuls, they make great plastics, or composites, or polymers, or whatever you want to say. It's plastics, in my opinion. I prefer to use that term, but whatever. Same thing with the Tapco. It's going to wear out. It's going to break off, and it's not going to be a usable magazine body anymore. So just keep that in mind. So, I have no issues using Tapco for a range mag, or if I want to hold up my AK. It works great. Fitment, the Tapco is wicked loose on my Yugo, because I'm pretty sure the magazine well is not up to spec. It's probably a little bit larger. Whatever. So far I've noticed I've used all these magazines, and they've all functioned fine. The only one I haven't used, I don't think, is the Magpul, but I don't see an issue. This one fits tighter than any other magazine I have, and I dig it. And a lot of people complain that it doesn't fit their AK, but, just take some sandpaper or a file and file what you need to take off. It's plastic. It'll go away, so you can make it fit. I think that's kind of cool that it's thicker instead of too thin. You know what I mean? You can always take stuff away. You just can't put it there. It's hard to do. So keep that in mind for what it's worth to you. I dig it. I dig the fitment on this. In regards to the end plates, I got these mixed up. Awesome. So you have the Tapco here. These are metal. End plates on the Magpul's plastic, and it's just like their P-mags and everything. I think it's going to be good quality, just fine. Pretty thick stuff. I think it's going to last. No issues with that. I have no problem. Plastic end plate. Metal end plates, cool. As you can tell, I have the Tapco one here. It seems a bit larger, and I don't know. the channel that it rides on is bigger, which, you know, could be because the bottom portion of the magazine is thicker. Whether that equates to robustness, I don't know. It just feels like this would bend easier, you know, if you really bent it. This one, I mean, you could bend it too. I don't know. It's a wash, in my opinion. Just as good. No problem. In regards to thickness, let's see if I can set this up for you guys here so you can see how thick each one is. To me, I've been drinking. I'm filming with one hand, guys, so please be patient. The Tapco does look thicker. The Magpul looks a little bit thicker than my Surplus mag. Does it make a difference to me? No, not really. I'm probably not going to use Tapco in a vest, so when people say, you know, these ridges catch on each other when you're pulling out a vest, I'm not going to use it in a vest, so I don't really care if it has ridges. I do think it gives you great grip for grabbing it, though, so, I mean, what do you want? You know, pick your poison. Magpul, pretty good grip. I think they'd slide right off each other if, you know, you double stacked them. To each his own. This one, I mean, it's metal. You know, it doesn't have as much texture as the plastic mags do, but it works for me. When you grip steel bag, I mean, it just feels solid. So, you know, grip it like a man, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, what else would I want to mention? I think that's about it. If anybody's curious, like I said, I had these 3 steel mags. I got one in this bag. This bag here, a buddy of mine gave to me a long time ago. I used to collect a lot of, like, old school Army gear, outdoorsy kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure this is like a World War II, or probably more like Korean War era, possibly backpack. So I'm not too sure. I'd have to do research to figure it out. He gave it to me. He said it was his grandpa's. So I thought it was cool, and I kept it. And I've kind of been using it. Right now it's my AK range bag because I don't have a range bag. But here's my other AK mag. It's been painted by somebody. It looks like it's fine. This one fits, you know, a little bit weeble wobbly, but not too bad. This one's kind of terrible. It's next to the Tapco. It's probably my worst one, and I don't know if it has anything to do with it being so used. But if it feeds fine, I've had no issues from it, so I'm not going to complain about it. But, you know, I got the one bag here. This is what I keep, because I only have 30 rounds right now, so I have one magazine, and I keep it separate from the other so I don't get confused. And then, you know, you have your little flaps here. You get into the bag. What's cool is it has these split. It has an inner pocket, which I just got, you know, ear pro. We're ear pro, guys. I've lost parts of my hearing due to gunfire, and I can't get it back. So these fit AK mags like perfectly. I don't know what was going on in Korean War, but if this was a homemade add-in or whatever, I mean, the only issue is you have to reach inside the pocket to get it, but it buries it in there pretty good. And then on the side there's a small pocket. Right now I just have a AK sight tool, I believe, is in here. And again, I'm probably going to get a new range bag, like a real range bag, and start, you know, stocking stuff properly. Probably get electronic earmuffs because I dig that. But, you know, AK sight tool. I think this is Tapco's. Sorry. Yeah. I test fitted on the gun. I haven't used it yet. Decided in my UA because, again, I just got it back from Century. But I got this because, you know, I like to dial in as best I can with the way I shoot. Not the super accurate shooter, but I think it'll work. And then I also have this left over from when I bought my Romanian Wasser. It survived the fire. Cool. It had 2 steel mags in it. And then when I bought my Yugo, I got a Tapco and another steel mag, that painted one. And then I just bought that Magpul just to try it out. So I'm probably going to buy just more steel mags because, yeah, I can't go wrong. But, you know, it'll hold 2 magazines. It has a pouch for a cleaner kit, which, you know, on my Romanian that I did have, it had the buttstock trapdoor. So just take that end off. This didn't come with like all the pieces that it normally has. Just, you know, I want to say push pin, but that's not what I'm trying to think. Punch, sorry, and a brush, nylon, cool. This tool can be used for a lot of things. It's got all the slots and stuff. Again, I'm missing some pieces that you can do other cool things with. So, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to throw it away. Crazy. And then it has a pouch on here for an oiler bottle, which I've never put oil in it. I just kept it because, you know, it's AK memorabilia in my opinion. It's pretty cool. Am I going to use it? Probably not. Once I get my vest set up the way I want for an AK. Actually, I'm probably going to set up a vest, to be honest with you guys, so I can run my AK or my AR. I'll show you, if you guys care, in another video, my my basic vest that I'm starting to work again. Like everything I said before, I'm starting all over again, so I'm building up. So I just got a base vest with a med kit. I mean, first thing I care about is taking care of myself if I'm hurt. So the first pouch I bought for my vest was a med kit. And I probably bought the wrong one, but I got it for now, so cool, whatever. Pouches I'm probably going to get, you know, or I'm thinking about the HSGI Tapco pouches because I think it's going to be more versatile for me to hold AKs and then M4s if I want. So take it as your order. I think that's a best option for me to hold either one that I want to run for whatever reason. So cool. Alright guys, if you can tell, these are my AK mags. You guys can have your opinions on them. I have mine. I don't have a US Palm. I was thinking about buying one. Kind of expensive for what you get. I think they're a little thick. They're plastic, but they do have metal locking tabs. So, is it a step up from this? Kinda, in my opinion, because it might be longer lasting. But these work fine for me right now. I guess I'm a Magpul fanboy. When they do make the metal tabs, I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of those. I just dig their products. I've had Magpul stuff before, and it's lasted me, so I have no issues with it. Alright guys, have a good one. See ya.